Rob, I want to ask you, because you go out there do stand-up all the time, what effect is woke having on you? The woke principles of being so careful about everything.
Yes. Well, it's been a nice conversation, but I don't think I can talk. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to keep my... No. It's
why do we get in trouble if we disagree with them?
There is a group of people, and there's not as many of them as you think, but they have... What they do is there's a few people that claim to self-righteousness. They're so pure in their thinking.
Yes.
They would never deign to laugh at something that was that they thought was making fun of people they think are inferior to them. They would never want to do that because they are here and so they feel that people they're protecting, these inferiors.
Oh, so protection of other groups becomes condescending. I think that's true.
So, yeah, well, absolutely, I think it's true. But it's also a thing of a weird form of elitism. I think there's always a sneaky thing of I am better than you. I've higher thinking than you. I laugh at more things that don't,
But it's purity. Purity,
Yeah.
when people think they're pure, and don't forget that was a problem with the Nazis. When they think that they're pure, then they kind of can't admit to any negative emotions in themselves, which is what unfortunately human beings have all the time. But because they can't admit to their own, what they do is denial and projection. You know, this Carl Jung's idea that they deny the emotions in themselves. They haven't gone away, so they start seeing them in other people. So if they're very aggressive, but they can't admit their aggression to themselves, they see the aggression in the other people, which then justifies them being aggressive towards the aggressive people over there.
wow. No,
I know.
That makes...
It's an old principle. If you go back to this fellow with the same initials as me, Jesus Christ, he tells the mote and beam thing. You know, why are you worried about the speck of dust in someone else's eye when you've got a beam in your own eye? So that denial and projection has been going on for 2,000 years.
I do think it's... this one seems like it's here to stay for a while. I do think it's unfortunate because what it does is the most dangerous form of censorship is self-censorship. So it causes people to restrain what they think, and I think that's not. We want the best ideas from everyone, and I think when you silence people and they're in fear of you, anytime there's got fear in any agenda. And I think this woke agenda is to scare people.
They seem a bit what's the word, totalitarian, don't they?
Yeah,
you know?
It is. It's a closed system of thought. Well, fundamentalism, which means this is the way the world is, and that's the way it is, and that's the way I want to keep it. So don't you challenge it for me.
I want to say sometimes that people who don't have much of a sense of humor should not be in charge of deciding what people with a sense of humor can enjoy.
Yeah, it's the context, and it has to also do with is there any real malintent? Are you there to hurt anybody?
Yeah.
And if you're not, I think it's all open.
Yeah.
If you know that I don't have a bad bone in my body, if you sense that, then if I say horrible things, there's a chance that you can laugh at it without worrying about it.
Because it's obviously not serious.
Yeah.
But I think they have a great deal of difficulty with that. You know, there's a difference between solemn and seriousness, solemn and serious.
Yeah.
And one is as solemn as no smiling, you know what I mean? Yeah. At coronations, you don't put whoopee cushions around them, you know? You just treat the whole thing solemnly. You're serious, like you and me now, it's a serious conversation, but we're laughing a lot. Yes. And they cannot understand you can laugh and be serious at the same time.
Right, that's a lovely way to say it. You're being very kind. I do think that it's also a way to just crush dissent by, I think the political nature of it is anyone who disagrees with, we can not only not laugh at, we can destroy.
Their career.
And no, because it's like a brownie point for them. If they can take something and say, wow, we hurt that guy, we got his... Yes. We found something 10 years ago. My interesting thing is what they do now is they're running out of people to cancel, so they're canceling dead people. they'll
What do you mean?
Well, they'll find something John Wayne said in 1972 at a graduation ceremony at USC, and they go, here's what John Wayne said. I mean, that's you have people, bloggers, it's not the news anymore. It's somebody going, I can make $50 if I sell this article to Buzz or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you have a kind of a race to the bottom, and who can destroy what, and who gets a little brownie point. And it's just
It is about that warm glow of satisfaction. Do you know what I mean?
I've heard someone.
Yeah,
That is the mouth.
Really put them in their place because they're such bad people.
Yes.
But I don't hate them. I'm doing it for their own good. You know?